Welcome to another Arsenal 26 Gunfighter mod sneak peek. In this episode, we will go over some new and exciting features. In order to have a reloading mechanic in the game, firearms will now eject spent casings to reuse. However, to prevent creating excess items all over the ground, we must first add our empty ejected casing items to the world item removal list. Having done that, we set the time in hours. When this amount of time has passed, the game will remove the spent casings from the ground after you leave the area. Welcome back to the Arsenal 26 surplus shop in Raven Creek. Here we have the Lee Loadmaster and Lyman T-Mag reloading presses. Before we get into the reloading process, let's collect some casings of various calibers. No senator's son. No. I ain't no fortunate one. No. It ain't me. I ain't no millionaire's son. No. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. No. Ejected cases are scaled such that they are visible at maximum zoom, but hardly visible while zoomed out to any degree. This reflects the actual nature of ejected shell casings, where they are difficult to spot unless you are really looking for them on the ground. There are several model shape and sizes to represent spent casings, and shotgun hulls of various colors representing the different gauges. As it is in real life, 22 caliber brass will be very hard to spot, as we demonstrate with the new Chris Vector in 22 long rifle. First of all, gunpowder jars will contain 500 units instead of 10. And cartridges will require from 2 to 22 units to create. Okay, let's start off by breaking down a few cartridge types. Notice the debug message. If enabled, will indicate the components recovered from each cartridge. Shotgun shells, all use double-aught buckshot. The quantity of shot in each gauge shell is different, with smaller shells containing less shot than larger shells. The real benefit of reloading is that you can now recover components from those ammunition types that are not useful to you, and convert them into more useful ammunition types. Keeping a supply of components will undoubtedly expand your usable ammunition supply beyond simply looting factory ammunition. there are projectile cross-compatibilities between certain cartridges. Each of these use the same 30 caliber projectile. So having a supply of empty casings, and appropriate primers and powder, will allow you to create any of these rifle cartridges. Each of these cartridges use the same 45 caliber projectile, and as such, have a cross-compatibility as the 30 caliber cartridges do. Other cartridges have fewer compatibilities, or none. I forgot to grab a 38 special round, but as most of you already know, 38 and 357 Magnum will share projectile compatibility, as does 9mm and 380 ACP, and 50 BMG and 50 Mag. I decided to severely truncate the components, eliminating real-life compatibilities such as small pistol and small rifle primers, and instead having only one small primer type to avoid having too many superfluous items. Similarly, I decided to keep powder types to a minimum, where in real life there are dozens of powders with various burn rates and purposes. I think that, as cool as it would be to have a true reflection of reality, it may be just too much in terms of in-game maneuverability of all those items. So let's try this simplified reloading feature, and see how it goes for now. Thanks again for watching another episode of Arsenal 26 Gunfighter Mod, Sneak Peeks. See you next time.